According to a former bodyguard of Diddy, the situation involving the notorious B.I.G. was not as described. Former Diddy bodyguard Eugene Deal has recently asserted that the notorious B.I.G. was not killed in a drive-by shooting. Instead, Deal believed that the murderer had waited for Wallace for a considerable amount of time. Wallace was tragically shot and killed at the age of 24 in Los Angeles, California in the early hours of March 9, 1997. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Biggie's ex-bodyguard reveals why Biggie despised Snoop Dogg. Yeah, you heard it right. FBI documents indicate that Wallace was riding as a passenger in a Chevrolet Suburban following a party at the Peterson Automotive Museum when a Chevy SS Impala drew up alongside the vehicle at a red light and an assailant fired rounds from within the Impala. Christopher Wallace died less than an hour after being shot at a local hospital. His autopsy, which was made public in 2012, revealed that he'd been shot 4 times. Sadly, the case has not been resolved. Recently, Eugene Deal, who was reportedly accompanying Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, in a separate Chevrolet Suburban following Wallace's vehicle on the night of the incident, shared his version of the events. The account was shared via video posted on the YouTube channel The Art of Dialogue on Tuesday. Wasn't no drive-by, the car was standing there at the corner. He said, "The stories they tell is not truthful, and now people are sitting here believing it. Every Biggie movie you see, they say it's a drive-by. When the witness tells you the car was stood right there at the corner, the car was probably there all night." Last year, Deal had told Vlad TV that he believed Wallace was not the intended target on the night that he was killed, citing intel he received earlier that day that people were out to kill Combs, who went by Puff Daddy at the time. "I said to him, Puff, I've got some intel, these guys are coming to kill us tonight at the museum party." According to The Sun, Deal noticed an unknown black male wearing a blue suit, white shirt, blue tie, receding hairline with hair cropped close, and approached where Combs' car had just arrived, said the document. While Combs and others took pictures and mingled with the crowd, Deal intercepted the UM as he tried to approach Combs' car. Deal pulled his gun out of his waistband and showed it to the UM as to be telling him to back away. Once this UM saw Deal's gun, he walked away from Combs' car, heading eastbound on Fairfax Boulevard, and got into a car that was parked on the corner exactly where Biggie was shot, and according to Deal, was most likely the car that committed the shooting. As per The Sun, the document stated that after intercepting the UM, Deal got into a car with Combs and instructed the driver to run the next red light as a standard security measure to avoid making the passengers vulnerable targets. According to The Sun, while Deal and Combs' car ran the red light, Wallace's car came to a stop. The shooter hesitated for quite a while before shooting into Biggie's car, the document said, according to The Sun. As a member of Bad Boy Entertainment and alongside Diddy, the rapper, whose actual name is Christopher Wallace, became the highest grossing and best-selling hip-hop artist in the world. Despite his unprecedented success, he became embroiled in a poisonous quarrel that finally led to his tragic demise. A misunderstanding between Biggie Smalls and Tupac escalated the battle between Death Row and Bad Boy into a catastrophic, gruesome horror show that dwarfed the music. Death Row, the record company that Tupac represented, had been home to numerous musicians, including Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg, and the iconic Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg has always favored Biggie Smalls and Bad Boy Entertainment, despite being a member of the Death Row family. Even in the 90s, he always maintained that he respected Biggie Smalls, and once, during an interview with Angie Martinez, he stated that he wanted to collaborate with Wallace on a song. Since then, Snoop Dogg has declared on numerous occasions that he and Biggie Smalls have always been good friends. Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, claimed in an interview with the Art of Communication podcast that Biggie Smalls detested Snoop Dogg and never had any regard for him. Although it is known that Snoop Dogg and Biggie Smalls met in Atlanta following Tupac's death in 1996 to resolve their differences, Deal viewed this meeting as pointless and inappropriate. Deal explained how Wallace showed his true feelings for Snoop through his actions. Lil C said that they were in Cali for 2 months. "What picture did you see of Snoop and Big when they were out there? In which restaurant did they meet? If they get together and smoke? Big likes to smoke, and Snoop likes to smoke. When did Snoop come into the studio and smoke an L with him?" He went on to detail Biggie's feelings. "Let's keep the money. B.I.G. came into the studio and said, 'Why does this guy Snoop keep calling me? I'm not telling that guy where I am.'" According to Deal, Biggie Smalls did not trust Snoop Dogg, and the two rappers had no friendship whatsoever before his murder in 1997. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.